Hello, my little zombies, and welcome back to Quarantine Zone. This time,
My little zombie, my little zombie.
hungry and bloodthirsty. Ah!
Finally awake, Commander. Thought you were dreaming of a vacation on some sunny beach. Not the best fantasy these days, huh? Anyway,
We're Commander.
back to reality.
I wonder what our color
Almost
density
there at
is.
Checkpoint Alpha. They've been holding out, but they need reinforcements. That means us. All right, get ready. You're dropping in 20. And Commander, watch your step out there. It's not just the dead you gotta worry about.
You are all aware of the situation. The city is overrun by a zombie virus. And while not everyone has turned into a zombie, we need to try to save them. But at the same time, make sure the infected don't get into the zone. That's your job. Let's hurry to the checkpoint and start examining the survivors. Just shout next, and the soldiers will let the survivor in. So, the first survivor. Approach him and take a close look.
You'll see I'm
Are
fine.
there any symptoms that immediately catch your eye? Of course there are. Just look at how red his head is. You absolutely must record this symptom on the symptom map.
Okay, very red skin. Increased
Which
skin volume.
isn't a bad sign.
Yeah, no, it just has to happen.
This subject only shows one symptom.
But they are at the very least
Send him to quarantine
6, so
we
they
can
want us to
monitor
send
him.
them.
I was
Look
healthy
for
yesterday.
symptoms,
Just check again.
mark them, and classify them. And good luck. Move it.
Next.
This is bullshit. I'm cleaner than half
Also
the
looks
people
like he
in
has some
the
red skin.
It's hard to tell. Right. Red skin, so quarantine then. Just like the last fella.
Yep.
I feel fine. Please, don't do this.
Next.
I was bitten by a dog. Not a zombie.
So scratches.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer
Right.
clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
Bottom. Well,
Send to liquidation.
I'm still fine. Right? Right?
All right. That's it for today. Hit the bunks. We've got another long day tomorrow.
Are we short? Yeah, we're pretty short.
looks like it.
We killed an infected. Plus $900.
Excellent.
What's in here? Sleep.
First, check out everyone in quarantine.
We examine them. As far as infected, we leave them in quarantine for 2 days. They will turn into a zombie and kill everyone else in the cell.
Great. He's
Identification
still
verified.
alive.
Quarantine
Go
status
over to
stable.
him and
No
call him
incidents
in for a
reported.
recheck.
It's
He
just
doesn't
allergies.
show that
I've
previous
had them since
symptom
I was a kid.
anymore.
This is
So
not
he
red
can
skin.
be moved to the block.
Yep.
Finally!
Two,
So about this
help you
person.
spot symptoms faster. Grab the scanner.
I don't have any symptoms. See?
Skin's no better than that last person.
Huh. Do you think he's good then?
Probably.
You are a hero.
Move the survivor to the block. Plus $250. Use the scanner to detect external symptoms on the clothing. Fire with the flashlight to detect hidden symptoms that are not visible to the naked eye.
Now, call in the next one and use the new tool on him.
What are you doing? Is this really necessary?
Take off your glasses. Yep, we're fine. Okay, arms, torso. Why does it look like...
Why does it look like what?
Sorry. It looks like the rain was like hitting the skin.
Weird.
Oh, scratches. More scratches.
Is that a scratches
And
or...
bruise.
I see bruise, and is that a scratches or a rash?
I think those are just scratches.
Let's
If you
check the
look at
symptoms.
Symptoms. Skin cuts. That's not a rash.
Yep.
Rash is dots.
Yeah, it's not skin rash. Okay, so it's got that.
Cuts and bruises.
Got some bruises. Doesn't look like necrosis to me, but let's double check. Yeah, it's just a bruise. Also on his leg.
Yeah, that looks more like dirt.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection.
I remember to check his face with that too.
Oh yeah, there's some like bruising stuff on the face. I
Yeah.
did not notice. So this sounds like a good case of quarantine.
Yep, looks like it to me.
I'm not sick. I swear.
Alright, buddy, come on.
I was bitten by a dog. Not a zombie.
Yellow eyes. Yeah, that's yellow eyes, right? Not conjunctivitis?
Looks like yellow eyes. Bruising.
See, they said that they got bitten. But I don't see any bite marks. I just see a bit of bruising. And the yellow eyes. So, sick, but probably not virus.
Okay.
So, quarantine or survivor block, what do you think?
I mean, quarantine.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand.
I bit my lip. That's all. Look, see? It's not serious.
Mouth blood. Mmm.
That's red bruise.
Bruise with possible infection inside.
Whoa, check the back of her neck again. Oh, that was just her hair showing up weird.
Yeah.
Okay, and legs? Because I noticed you've been ignoring the legs for the last couple people.
That's a... Oh my gosh, some gas. No, I was doing legs. They're just wearing shorts, so I didn't have anything to scan through.
I do want to point out that they do have the models wearing, like, undergarments.
Yeah.
Quarantine zone.
Okay.
Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection.
Think I have that same pair of undergarments. Anyway.
Very well. I'd say quarantine, and if she shows no improvement tomorrow, send her immediately to liquidation.
That sounds probably fair.
I was healthy.
I was healthy yesterday. Yeah, it only takes like
Just
a
check
day.
again.
I was bitten by a dog, not a zombie.
Alright. Where's the bite?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. So, the devs responded to it, and it's like, yeah, the NPCs currently say random lines. What is that? Is that bruise, or is that nothing? That might just be dirt.
I think... That's bruise. Wait, whoa, what is that? Is that necrosis?
I don't think so. Necrosis should be more?
Okay, let's check symptoms. Are you sure about that?
I mean, do you want to say that?
Scan is back again. Stand still, damn it. I mean, that's something we need to write down for sure.
But is that a bruise, or is that necrosis? Do you want to send the person in?
Alright, well, let's take a look at what the things look like in the book. Like, that looks like more than a bruise.
But it doesn't look like this, necessarily.
Alright, I mean, I guess let's just count it as bruises.
I mean, it's still quarantine.
Yes.
This has to be a mistake.
But why does this quarantine why does this zombie version of Papers, Please have like a physics engine for bringing goods around? The game hasn't told us that we're supposed to do this yet. We're doing it anyway. No, not to. Well, looks like we finished the day.
Yep. Let's play games on our computer.
Aw, we can't play Evacuation yet.
Alright,
What
I
is
guess
that?
let's sleep.
No, they said that was all for today, so that's good. Yeah. Sleep, sleep. We lost a bit of money, partially due to quarantine maintenance. Yeah, we didn't liquidate any zombies today.
Everyone you've checked and let through is staying in the block. And until the evacuation happens, you need to keep an eye on them. Make sure there's enough food and space. Let's focus on the base today.
Number of survivors, number of places, number of sick people. Number of places in all tents, number of places.
Okay.
And then generators.
As you can see, there's no
See?
food or fuel for today. They need to be brought in from the warehouse.
But I did that
Buy
yesterday.
supplies and fuel for everyone in the block.
So we need one medicine. And might as well buy some other goods as well, because we're going to...
Great. Now that the warehouse is loaded with supplies and fuel, you need to deliver them to the block. Head over to the warehouse. Load the supplies and fuel onto the cart.
To wait for them to say it's time.
Pick up the cart. Now, deliver the supplies and fuel to the block. The supplies need to go to the dining hall, and the fuel to the generator.
Press E for automatic transfer. The automatic transfer, when for pushing E, doesn't work. You just run up close to the thing, and it just does it automatically. But the thing still says, "Oh, push this button."
Where's the medical tent?
There is no clinic.
Then I guess you need to make a clinic.
Build for 1300. And now we don't have enough energy.
Okay.
Generator's power 5. They distribute power. That uses power, that uses power.
Yeah, you don't have enough energy.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need like another generator then.
Or upgrade the current one.
640 versus 600. I don't know how much energy it will grant if we just upgrade the current one. Or perhaps we could just try that.
Okay.
So I'm just swapping my earbuds because this one is dying. And hopefully that didn't completely mess up the entire recording.
Attempts to leave the zone without authorization will result in immediate consequences.
I'm hearing voices. Alright,
So let's upgrade.
upgrade. So every time you go over, you have to come here and flip this. So I need one tent for all the survivors, one dining room so they can eat. Says, oh, you don't have enough energy. It's like, sure we do.
Yeah, that is frustrating. So we do need more energy. That's stupid. Like, not knowing how much the upgrade is going to give.
Yeah. You could spend $600 for, like, such and such amount, or spend more money and gain less. I think the issue is, like, you just don't have to use as much food, because, like, the whole generator uses fuel, not food.
And now you need to deliver the med kit.
To here. And
There
there,
you
now
go.
everything is good.
Yes. Now you're allowed to go check on the,
Excellent. Everyone's fat today. Go get some sleep. We're not checking.
Nope, not allowed to
any
check in on
survivors
the
today.
quarantine.
There are reports of large zombie clusters in nearby areas.
really hope that,
So we need to be ready.
no one in quarantine was infected.
Government support 2200, so we could afford doing all that stuff, but even then, we still wound up in the negatives.
Yeah.
Because someone
Warning,
got sick.
massive zombie attack. Warning, massive
Start
zombie
drone
attack.
control. Victory!
Victroy.
According to our data, survivors have developed new breathing-related symptoms. To check them, use this stethoscope. Pick it up from the table.
So anyway, they're all there.
Location verified. Quarantine status unstable. Incident detected.
Yeah, this seems very...
But thou must.
That's very frustrating that because we weren't allowed to check quarantine yesterday. That's something that should probably be reported to the devs.
No, that's intentional, just to show the player, like, hey, this can be what happens if you forget to check the quarantine every day.
Yeah, but
But
that's the...
some players would just check it every day, so they had to make up some excuse for why you missed checking it for one day.
I mean, and the reason why was the game didn't let you.
Yes.
Alright. Well... So infecteds, we have to check for spots, as well as the breathing being more erratic.
Breathing in spots can be healthy, sick, or infected.
Next survivor.
I bit my lip, that's all. Look, see? It's not serious.
Mouth blood.
Mouth blood.
She's also coughing. And I see a spot there on the upper right.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, that's bad. Okay, what does it sound like? And what does virus breath sound like?
Virus
Definitely
breath is
heard-
like very like gravelly.
You are the
Yeah, I definitely heard virus breath. So it's cough and virus breath.
prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your
So,
clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
Yep. Liquidation.
Well. Yep.
What happens to
Wait.
quarantine if you started?
Why are they closing the door?
What happens when you send someone to quarantine while there's like an outbreak happening in there? Do they just like not go?
Bullshit. I'm cleaner than half of the people you let through.
Spots. Oh.
Okay, now aim at the spots.
It sounds normal. There is
Okay.
a cough, though. Oh, scratches.
A lot of
Then a giant hole in the back.
Yeah, that's
No,
it.
it's fine.
Alright, scratches.
Okay, skin cuts, strictly speaking. Possible source of infection and possibly infected with the corona. So quarantine.
So, quarantine.
This has to be a mistake.
Make me wait.
I already went through quarantine once. I passed.
You passed through quarantine once, you'll pass through it again, right? Yeah, the UV almost never reveals something, but when it does, yeah, take notice.
All right, let's listen for her breathing. I see no symptoms whatsoever.
Yeah, no. Green bill of health. Let's send her in.
Fine. I'm safe.
What are you doing? Is this
Freckles.
really necessary?
That looks like cuts.
Wait, is that cuts or herpes?
Herpes is
Yeah,
like
that's cuts.
little splotches.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's cuts.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm.
Yeah,
and
I've
wait for
had
your turn.
pets before. I know what it looks like to get cut.
Belongings for inspection. Remove your outer
Okay.
clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
Okay. Okay. All right, let's listen to his breathing. Breathing seems fine.
So a few cuts, but that's it.
And freckles.
Yeah, freckles
How
are
dare he have freckles?
fine. So quarantine.
Freckles are a symptom of being sick.
Which is weird because here it says some commanders misinterpreted them for a zombie rash. Do not make that mistake. Yeah, I think
Either
just
way.
quarantine for the cuts.
Quarantine, yeah.
I'll do anything. Just test me again.
And then
All right.
our base is doing fine.
Yep.
Actually, we don't need any med kits, so we're fine.
Yep. Do we want to move the fuel?
Move the fuel. What?
As in, do we need both generators running?
Oh yeah, we don't.
So let's let's check.
Not enough energy for next day.
All right,
Need
I
4,
guess
we're
move
producing 7. We're fine.
Well, move. Let's just move one fuel tank over to the other generator, I guess. See what it's saying now.
We're still fine. We only need still 3 for whatever reason.
Well, I guess that'll do.
Yeah, 3 bags.
Oh, for some reason I thought there was a 4th one. Wow, these two look like they're having a great conversation. Just sitting there staring at each other, their hands kind of in front of their bellies that aren't sticking out that far.
They're imagining what it would be like to be pregnant. I hope the full game has like a warning thing like, hey, you're going to go to bed, but your base still needs help. Or something
Yeah.
like.
Or even like a purchasable thing that'll like, so that you don't have it by default, but it will. It's something like a feature you can get.
Evacuation day, and you'll get a reward for the first batch of survivors.
All right, check quarantine
Survivors
first.
have developed new symptoms related to their pulse and temperature. To check them, use the thermal pulsometer. Pick it up from the table.
Identification verified. Quarantine
Alright.
status stable. No incidents reported.
Please, if you find something.
Contacted, infected.
Okay. I can go back.
So
Well,
high
let's-
pulse could be done from hiccups, and the high temperature could be from
The
seizure.
survivor has some luggage. We allowed them to bring important stuff.
What did this person
Now,
have? Skin
you
cuts.
need to carefully inspect the luggage for weapons. Or worse, zombie body parts.
So this person doesn't actually have cuts anymore, do they? Or was it on their stomach? No, the cuts seem to have cleaned up nicely.
Alright. They don't seem to show any other symptoms other than the
Other than
freckles.
freckles.
So, let's remove their symptom. And send them
survival
to
block.
the survival block.
You are a hero.
You'll be
Thank
fine.
you.
Who are you talking to? Should keep you in there just for being
Went through
weird.
quarantine once. I passed.
You're fine. On that. Right, what do you have?
He also had cuts. And a cough. Is he still coughing?
No.
However, that the left spot was a little concerning. The way he was breathing at it. It's definitely a bit higher than it should be. Let's check what it sounds like in the thing. Check sick breath.
It's not
Thanks,
sick breath.
helicopter.
Virus breath sounds kind of like a growl, like sick breath.
Well, either way, he doesn't have cough, so...
They might have sick breath. Yeah, they
I
have sick
really
breath.
wish that they gave, like, as a baseline for normal breathing.
That's. Oh, I thought there's a guard there. Yep, cuts are still there though. So
Keep them
change
in
one
quarantine?
symptom.
So
Yeah.
change it to sick, just sick
Yep.
breath and back in quarantine, so...
Wait, why?
Alright.
I'm fine.
Identification verified.
Da-da-da.
Next.
Some survivors have baggage. Ordinary items can be let go. Do not confiscate personal items, but if you see
Please.
weapons,
I'm just tired.
weapons are
Not
contraband.
sick.
Yes.
Do not. Yeah, they may show signs of infection. In that case, the survivor must be eliminated. It's also mandatory if the survivor attempts to smuggle parts of zombie bodies. They tend to be used as biological weapons. Any contact results in infection. So, first person. So there's this thing that's gold.
Scan it with UV first.
Oh, UV.
Oh. Okay, well, confiscate the gold thing.
I've lost everything.
So I'm curious about
This?
if we try to confiscate the zombie parts, do we just game over and get infected and die?
Is now the time to find that out?
I've lost
Do
everything.
we have a...
And now this?
Well, you may as well just eliminate them.
Oh, wait. Symptoms.
Zombie baggage.
Take your bag.
So, where am I going now?
Killing infection. Okay.
Move it.
Notably, no metal. Bunch of apples.
Ow.
That's fine.
That's why I'm
I heard that.
Okay, check the spots. That might just be dirt, but that is a spot. No, rest seems to be fine.
Yeah, not quite that. But...
Right.
Elevating both pulse and temperature.
Alright, let's mark those.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection.
And he has hiccups.
Outer clothing, hats, glasses,
He has hiccups?
I heard a hiccup.
Just wanted to double check that.
Yeah, I just heard another hiccup.
Because that's a sneeze right there.
Yeah, right there, he just hiccuped.
If you say so.
Well, what else would you say the sound of is?
I'm not hearing it.
Well, I am. How are you not hearing it?
Alright, so. Cough, sneeze, elevated temp, elevated pulse, and the hiccups. The elevated temp and pulse could be because of sneezing and hiccuping. But sneezing and hiccuping and coughing are not very good and should be quarantined.
Yes.
Take your apples.
I'm not sick, I swear.
Next survivor.
Yes, sir.
I bit my lip. That's all. Look, see?
See, the way that she was walking, I don't trust her immediately. But I can't set that as, like, a sign or something.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what did you just do? Was that a sneeze?
I can't tell if that's a sneeze or a cough. I think it's a sneeze.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a sneeze.
Oh, you can check the breath thing on their back, too. That might result in different spots.
That's red
The
bruise.
red bruise. Or is that necrosis?
No, that's red bruise.
Okay.
Not quite necrosis, but almost there.
Yeah. Anything on her legs? Really knobbly knee. Alright. I think we got our symptoms for her. Have we checked her temperature?
Nope. Ah, pulse 231. You're already dead.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings.
Extreme pulse and elevated temp. Well, we know what we're doing with her.
And gloves.
An elevated temp. Yeah, let's send her.
So, liquid to survivor block, right? To liquidation.
Yes.
Wait.
Why are they closing the door? You don't
Why
know
are
if
they
they're closing the door.
Don't make me wait.
Please, I've lost too much already. Don't make me turn back now.
Excuse me, I just...
Okay.
Perfect. I like how you can...
Wait. Check their breathing. Now we
This
can,
person?
so we can get a baseline of, like...
I'm actually just
Okay.
randomly check someone and they're, like, already infected.
Alright. Alright, go to his back. Nope, okay. It's like we're good on that. We check temp and pulse, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're normal.
Okay. Alright. Now let's just X-ray and UV.
No, fella seems fine. Fella seems fine.
Yeah.
I will have to write up that mustache, though.
You are a hero. Thank you.
You want to go on?
Anyone else? No? Okay.
As I said this morning, today's evacuation. Head to the block to assign survivors for evacuation.
Distribute the survivors from the block by trucks according to the rules of sorting. Confirmation sends the survivor to the truck without the possibility of a return. You finish the evacuation without distributing everyone, you have to wait for the next evacuation.
Okay.
So it's like a little puzzle game for no particular reason. Now, is it guaranteed to be the same puzzle each time? Is it the same stupid puzzle each time, or did I just get unlucky? No, it's the same one each time. Blue truck can have anybody. Red truck, only female.
So, okay. Well, obviously send him. No.
Male, male.
Female. Put her on the red truck.
That leaves 4 males for the
So
one
put them all
seat
in
on the blue truck.
Oh. Wow.
Why send 2 trucks if you can only have a total of 3 people?
Jeepers. Well,
So, which one of these 4 should go on the blue truck? Just
how
send
about the
Walter.
first
I
one
think
in,
he's
Walter?
waiting for us. And then we cannot send anybody else.
Yep.
We will be penalized for not sending anybody else.
I mean, we can't send a female character because we don't have any more female characters.
These upgrades to improve your inspection and defense. Oh, we need an extra med kit.
We also need more fuel.
Oh, I need more fuel?
Yeah.
So I'm getting everything else, why not? Oh, we had med kits. Beep beep. Then I have to go over here and do this and do this and
So we will need a second,
survivors in block, but only 3.
we will need a second, open up the second tent.
We don't need the second tent, we only have 3 survivors.
Oh, good point. Never mind. Alright, we're good. Maybe you move one fuel over from one generator to the next? Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
How you doing,
perfect.
Mustache? I must ask you a question.
With all of that looking perfectly, we can upgrade.
Upgrade the soldier. Yeah. Don't want to upgrade any of the guns?
I mean, the basic gun is fine.
Okay.
So let's upgrade the gun and let's drop some bait.
Okay. Hooray! We're back in the green. Unused evac slots. We lost 500.
Full reward for every evacuated refugee that was evacuated without sorting rules. What? For everyone that fit into it, and a bonus for everyone who did not fit into it. What?
Okay, you had one truck with no rules and one truck with a rule. You got a bonus for the one that got in the one with the rule, and the one that got the one without a rule.
Oh god. So you paid like 1,000, but the ability to buy bait. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's a shame we can't carry survivors out on this drone, huh? We can carry 3 giant guns, but not a survivor.
Uh-oh. McTroy.
Victor, why?
New symptoms have appeared, and one of them is aggression. So they might attack you. Grab the pistol from the table. Also, pick up the syringe analyzer. Our scientists built it, and it accurately detects infection.
Identification
But it's
verified.
very
Oh,
God.
this guy.
Stable.
and there
No
aren't many,
incidents reported.
so use it wisely.
Does he have a new symptom?
I bit
Yes.
my lip. That's it. Look, see?
He has at least 2 new symptoms.
He
He's
has
got-
green skin,
Okay, yep.
conjunctivitis, and
mouth blood. Yeah,
So,
I don't even think...
yeah,
So
liquidation,
let's,
yeah.
liquidation, yep.
Oh, you are.
I'm still fine. Right? Right?
Like, we don't have to send them to liquidation anymore. We can just shoot these people. So anyway, how are you doing? Well, Arthur, it looks like that you came in for
I'm fine.
For syringe analyzer.
Start the inspection.
skin cuts and sick breath.
Alright, let's check his breath.
I'm not so sure about it being sick still.
Check the spot on the lower back, Claire. Yeah, that just sounds like heavy breathing and not much to worry about. Alright, how about his cuts?
Where were the cuts? Whoa, that was light. Where were your cuts?
It's like they're gone. Alright. Let's, get rid of his symptoms. Send him on in.
I can't.
The power is a little bit out.
Identification
It'll be
verified.
back eventually, maybe. Theoretically, at least. Yeah, if you just go down that way.
Next survivor.
So it looks like taking those zombie parts does not
I was
end in like a game over,
But I
even though it
don't.
looks like it
Not-
should.
What?
not a zombie.
That looks like necrosis.
Hey, that looks like a zombie bite.
Alright, well. Bite mark, and then just send her.
Wait for it. Oh. You startled me slightly. So, like, what happened? I did not hit 4, I hit R.
Come on.
So what happens if you play a gun and shoot one of the soldiers? Will it just be, like, nothing?
Please. I'm just...
Wow, finally someone shorter than me.
sick.
Alright.
See? This thing! It's bigger than the bag!
Well, confiscate it.
I need that. It's my medicine.
How is that medicine?
Alright. UV. Ooh.
Yeah, no.
Well, confiscate the weapon.
Hey, that's mine.
And then
Give
liquidate.
it back.
Yep. Symptoms. Where is it here?
Yeah, we do not see zombie body parts, but we were told to, yeah, liquidate if there's...
Yes.
Trust you guys, but this feels wrong.
Next.
It's just...
Kids made it through yesterday. I just need to join them.
Bruising? That kind of looks like red bruise.
I'd say bruising and red bruise. Let's check his temp.
I'm doing the scanny scans.
Yeah, I know. Don't forget to UV.
I think... Okay, so if this is playing out exactly the same, which it looks like it is, I don't think that... Yellow eyes. I don't think there's any future reason to use the UV other than on like, bank stuff. Da-da-da.
That sounds like sick breath. Yeah, definitely sick breath.
Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hat, glasses, and gloves.
Pulse and temperature are normal.
Okay.
So quarantine.
Yep.
I feel fine. Please, don't do this.
Oh, hey, the body's gone.
Cool.
Don't make me wait.
Excuse me, let me just take your hat real
Bullshit.
quick.
I'm cleaner than half of the people you let through.
Well, confiscate
Please,
this,
that's
take
all
that
I have
weapon,
left.
take that weapon. Okay, apparently they aren't 100% the same, because I don't remember seeing someone with the shining crowbar and 2 weapons. But I just have a bad memory, so it could have still happened. With enough knowledge of... Okay, I guess we're using this tool then.
Okay, guess we're good on that. Why do you keep hitting the wrong buttons?
I didn't hit the button, it just changed the tool.
Did you hit the scroll wheel?
Like, I don't think that I scrolled the scroll wheel. I might have, like, tapped, like, you know, made contact with it with my finger, but I didn't think I scrolled it. I don't think that's a bruise. I think that's just dirt.
Yeah. Or just an elbow.
So this fella has nothing. Okay,
Alright.
actually, not quite nothing. Baggage and weapon.
Okay.
Weapons, drugs, and medications must be confiscated. Yeah, survival
Okay.
book.
Yep.
Take your
Finally,
condiments.
I'm safe.
Move it.
any symptoms, see?
Yeah, that looks fine. No symptoms, huh? Aside from the cough and the mouth blood? Alright, let's check her temp. Okay. Check her breathing.
You are in a quarantine
Oh,
zone.
that seems fine.
Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing.
That's zombie breath.
Glasses and gloves.
That's virus breath, yeah.
Sorry, you breathe bad.
Alright,
Wait.
switch to your gun.
Why are they closing the door?
Okay.
Don't
Next.
make me wait.
I was helping others out there. Look, no bites.
Seems clean so far.
Shifty eyes.
Alright, check the back. Spots. Alright, temp.
Looks fine.
Does her skin look a little bit gray?
Not really.
Okay, then I guess send her in.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we need 6 beds. No one is sick. Fuel needed for today is 3. So we still need
We need
more
one more.
fuel. This is clinic, and then are we doing this?
Well, maybe get a bit more food. Yeah. I would also say maybe upgrade the bomb.
Upgrade the bomb?
Yes. There you go.
Eee.
And move one fuel over to the other generator.
Oh, 2.
Okay, fine. Alright, now let's turn on the clinic.
Well, we don't need the clinic. Nobody's sick.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We could turn on a tower, but I think we're fine.
Alright.
So that should be everything that we need to do for the day.
Okay.
So we can go to sleep. Four valid eliminations. I was wondering why we were so rich.
Alright, first things first, let's check quarantine.
I thought it was empty.
Quarantine status stable.
We ran up
No
to it.
incidents reported.
Okay, so you
Okay,
still have a
still-
cough.
Please.
Still
I'm
coughing.
just tired. Not
Bruises, yellow eye. Bruise,
First of all,
bruise.
let's check his eyes. Eyes are
fine.
good.
Still have bruising and red bruise.
Yeah. He's still coughing. He
Wait,
still
why
has
did-
sick breath.
Red.
You just took off red bruise. There you go.
Oh, it was down here.
Yep, so put him back in quarantine.
Yeah.
I'm not sick. I swear.
Gosh, these are some really strange conditions people have if they can just, like, be cured or get so much worse in the span of one day.
It's just allergies. I've had them since I was a
Whoa.
kid.
So that's just red eyes, right?
That's just
Or
red
is that
eyes.
conjunctivitis?
No, that's straight up red eyes.
So, immediate liquidation?
Yeah.
You're scaring me. Where am I going?
Next survivor.
Next. Killing an uninfected. That was
What?
not red eyes.
That was clearly red eyes.
Necessary.
Yeah, I mean, but no, apparently not. Should have listened to her. It was actually allergies, apparently.
Red bruise.
Yep, just red bruise, not necrosis. Oh my gosh, that's so much bruising. I said that and she like slumped her position like she could hear me.
She can. Well,
Are you
quarantine.
infected? Yep.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and
I mean, if it's the same people every single time, then you could just, like, have a run where you just keep sending people to liquidation. The game will tell you if they're infected or not. Just keep running the demo over and over
I
again
bit my lip. That's
until
it.
you can, like,
Look,
perfect
see?
it.
It's not serious.
I think that's more for other people to do. No, but you do have mouth blood. And a cough. That's zombie breath, isn't it?
Yeah, it's virus breath.
Yeah, take your stuff.
So, where am I going now?
Move it.
That's pale skin
My kids made it through yesterday. I just
with conjunctivitis.
Well, what is that conjunctivitis or is that red eyes?
It wasn't fully red.
Okay.
It's less red than the person we killed for red eye.
Is it?
Yes.
Alright, let's check. Okay.
No, it's fine.
He also
wait, I'm
has
sorry.
hiccup.
Oh, I thought that was a carton of poppy, and I'm like, what?
Alright, so he has gray skin. We already marked. He has hiccups. Alright. Temperature.
Elevated but not extreme pulse.
Okay, elevated pulse.
Which could be because of the hiccups,
Yep.
right? Like, that was a thing they had said. Like, someone walks in and they're just flat gray. Like...
Remember to UV check their face.
I did.
Okay, and their front? Because I know you didn't. You didn't UV until the back.
See? Nothing.
And the legs? Jesus.
You are in a
See,
quarantine.
Okay,
nothing.
thank you.
Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Use your other clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
On the back? No. Alright, quarantine.
Just a simple case of quarantine.
I have kids in there. Please.
Next.
Yeah,
In your
well-
backpack?
Hi!
I was
Hi.
helping others out there. Look, no lights.
There you go.
I hit the 4 button to bring out the gun, and it brought out, like, the wrong thing. So this person is green skin, and that means that they're infected.
Cool.
Can I just kill him?
Yeah, just do it.
Move it.
I don't have any symptoms.
Oh, this person is infected.
Alright. Kill them.
Confiscate this first.
Please. That's all I have left.
Once you start just blatantly killing people,
Yeah, the fact that there's no consequences to just shooting with the gun as opposed to sending them to liquidation. Like,
Yeah,
there's
it's
no
faster.
benefit to liquidation.
liquidation is they are. I'm sure in the full game there's going to be like something. Not enough food. We need one more food.
Yes. And that is why we definitely bought a bunch of food yesterday, because otherwise we would have not had
Well,
enough.
Yeah, and you
We-
can buy more than 5 in a day. You just can't buy more than 5 at a time.
Oh, okay.
I guess that there's like some weird thing that could happen because like they don't want more than 5 to be like in storage. I'm guessing if it's more than 5 in storage, it could start glitching out. You've seen Let's Game It Out, right? Alright, so got
Alright.
that done.
So since this is basically the last day, do you want to get a tower?
I mean, sure, yeah.
Do you want to upgrade
Energy
it?
consumed 12 energy. Well, I'm concerned that this would require more energy if we upgrade.
Ah, good point.
And we have just enough. Speaking of upgrade, buy an airstrike.
Cool. Alright, well, let's go to bed.
File eliminations 4. And we confiscated something.
And an incorrect liquidation. I swear, it looked like she had red eyes.
One airstrike is 250. Wow. There we go.
Okay.
So I guess this just goes on until the gate like falls or whatever.
I'm gonna set a bait. Okay.
Oh, that's been Quarantine Zone. So what do you
We had
think
an
now that you got to
almost
see it from the
perfect run.
beginning? I have the footage. I want to know what you thought of that same person with that you said had red eyes here. If the demo does use the same people, what you thought of that same person last time.